Well, our temperatures are normally in the low 90s and overnight lows right around 70, but we're almost summer-like. Now, to me, there's still some benefit to this because when we get this much heat running Texas and along the Gulf Coast, we also create a great deal of heat out in the Gulf waters. And that is going to be a situation that will be conducive to tropical storm development if and when we get some easterly waves or flows in there. Now, that storm system that just exited Florida, Alex, I believe, was 2 weeks ago Agatha, and that was the very first storm in the eastern Pacific, and the wind flow pattern carried it up across the landmass, got back into our Gulf waters, and again with that heat, then it was able to sustain itself and move on up to Florida as a real storm. So that's the only benefit I can see with the heat at this point in time. Now, all of our major storm systems are working well to the north of us, but the counterclockwise circulation sets up a flow of heavier air. Anytime we get some heavier air down, whether it's a frontal boundary in the panhandle or a front that makes it down the Red River or just passes to our extreme northeast, which this little low did, once it came down it recurved. That puts pressure on us, so we maintain a real gusty wind flow. From the Gulf, moist air heats more slowly. From the southwest or the west-southwest, dry air, that heats more rapidly. So with the temperatures you'll see on the 7-day, I've got mine set up based on what I think the wind flow is going to be. Right now, nothing to show you in the way of cloud cover. We've had a little afternoon high-thin cirrus clouds. The early mornings, we start with some low stratus clouds moving in. Temperatures right now are back to the northwest in that drier air, 100, 102. Where we have the more moist air, that's your low 90s along I-45. The rest of it's mid to upper 90s, although Georgetown to the south is in at 100, Llano 102. Tonight we're down in the 70s across the area. Sustained winds are still pretty close 10 to 20 range, and the wind gusts still come in around 20, 25 miles per hour. They'll still stay brisk during the course of the night. So 74 and 99. Here's that south wind, the morning clouds. Now it goes south and southwest, so I went triple digit, all southwest. 101 could be up 103. These numbers are geared for the shade. From southwest back to the south, so I bring it down. We've got a little frontal boundary that may give us minor reprieve. We'll have to wait and see on that. And we'll be back after the break.